preparation.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dontavius. Hope you guys are doing well, doing awesome wherever you are in the world, in the universe. If you're watching this from like Mars or something, we're gonna be talking about the 9 member Lukeran or K-Lu. In this video, I'm just going to talk a little bit about her background, who she is, a little bit of details here and there for some new fans, people who don't know anything about the 9 or seeing it, on Twitter or whatever. The 9, a new girl group from the show Youth with You, and Lukeran, a member of the 9, ranked 9 from the recent show. I'm going to talk about characteristics, a little bit about her appearance and her vibes, history, and then personally what I love about her and what makes her stand out to me, kind of like what I think about her. Then I'm gonna talk a little bit about my 3 favorite stages for her. First, her stage name is K-Lu. Naturally, she in her group that she's still in, Fancy Red, she just goes by K, which is all cool. Her birth name Lukeran. She was born in November 7th, 1995. So about to be 25 years old, 24 right now. If you guys care about astrology, is Scorpio. I'm pulling all this from the her profile page on K-pop profiles. So check it out. Paying respect to them, of course. Height 5'9". So, good characteristics, nice height. She's got a good balance. It definitely is useful on stage when she has, that height. She knows how to use it very well. For me, her appearance, kind of popped out to me. Definitely her short hair, that black short hair, so silky and nice to look at. She's just always been kind of cool to me. I mean, there's a lot of people on Youth with You that had the kind of like the boyish vibe, the more masculine vibe, but I think she kills it very well and she kind of makes it her own. She definitely has that confidence and strut around. When you're not like a typical type of girl in a girl group, you definitely need to be confident to kind of carry that energy with you so that people can be attracted to you. And yes, the fans of the 9 and of Youth with You and her in general, big stans and lovers of Lukeran. But for me, her expressions, just her demeanor in general is just she got so much swagger. It's just so cool to look at. So if you like this type of vibe, you'll definitely love Lukeran. She's dope. She's very likable. She doesn't have any sort of negativity with her. It's all it's all good, and then you love her even the more when she's on stage. A little bit about her history though. She's currently a part of Fancy Red alongside Lin Fan, who was also in the show. Marco Lin was her English name. They're best friends. They were awesome on the show. They had awesome moments. And then Marco Lin was always rooting for K-Lu, even when Lin Fan was booted from the show. She was just worried about K-Lu, and it just kind of shows the great relationship these two girls have. But they were first under A Crush before the show, and then A Crush went on a little hiatus, and they got picked up by TOV Entertainment under Fancy Red. All good there. They have some couple songs out. Heard some bangers from them already. So if you haven't heard any Fancy Red's songs or music, definitely check them out. They're dope. What I love most about K-Lu is just her confidence. I mean, again, it just speaks volumes when she's on stage. And again, when you're gonna have all these girls on stage with you at the same time, confidence is like a staple. You have to have it in order to stand out a little bit when it's your parts. They're gonna divvy out and divide things accordingly with amongst the girls. But I think Lukeran, she'll definitely do herself a favor keeping that confidence that she had in Youth with You and in previous stages and shows, and here in the girl group with the 9. Not a typical girl for a girl group, but that does not dilute her at all in terms of her presence and her energy. It just if anything, it enhances it and makes her all the more better. In her appearance, just like it just engages and ensnares the audience, and we love to see that. And when I was watching, and I'll be sure to play some of the focus cameras as when I talk about the stages, but when I was watching her focus cameras, there's just something about her moves. Like, I think she's one of the best dancers that I've seen that does subliminal and tiny dance moves so well. Like, and in the show Youth with You, the camera work sometimes it's a little difficult when they're trying to give as many girls attention as love as possible. They tend to focus a lot on girls that have big moments and in the center, of course, naturally. Focus cams are out there so that fans of that girl can go and see them in their full one shot. And man, K-Lu's one shots are awesome. They're dope. It really made me appreciate her more because, to be honest, I didn't really notice her all the crazy until later on in the show, particularly in No Company. And then of course Mama as well in the aesthetic. But man, she deserves all the love in the Eve because she has just these dance moves that are super silky and dangerous. And for me, I'm the kind of guy that just really appreciates the little details in things, because those little things accumulate to make the big picture. And she fills in those slots very well. And when she moves, every single motion is just on point, and it's perfect. She's so good at that, and she'll only get better and better. Another thing, and I use this term a lot, and people can probably get tired of me hearing it, but I love it, like aesthetic bender, and I'll say it over and over again anytime I'm talking about Kaylu, because she can take any look and make it her own. So if you guys like dynamic looks and appearances and just, you know, beauty in general, she'll rock your world 100%. And then it'll be all the more interesting when she's in music videos and stages. Like, so when you guys watch her on stage and then live performances, you're going to see it, what I'm talking about, when she can make any sort of look and aesthetic her own. She is so good at that. And another big point, for me, vocals are the most important. I love dance and all these good things, but vocal. Kaylu's vocals, very, very distinguishable. So when she sings, you're going to be able to tell who she is, and she's very good too. She has a nice, you know, a little deeper voice, but it's like a little raspy. It's cool. It's mellow. It's chill. Love to see it. She's going to mellow out and fill that group in that role perfectly, whatever role she ends up doing. And of course, it will change from song to song. My favorite moment for Kaylu was definitely the No Company Hush. Man, I think that was the moment where I was like, okay, she's making a run into top 9. And I said it before when I was talking about my predictions. She was my dark horse going into the top 9. So, and I wasn't at all surprised when she made it. She's one of those girls that kind of made it towards the end. A lot of the girls kind of are solidified in top 9 in their positions from the very beginning. You know, a big majority of them. I think the only 2 girls that kind of like claw their way into it was Xiaotang and then Lukeran, and also Arya Jin to an extent. So, but of course Arya Jin didn't make it, but Lukeran did. And I think she kind of has the cooler stories in Youth with You, because she didn't have those big explosive eye-catching moments. She didn't have the shiny moments on the side cameras when they were in the training rooms and they were having interactions. She was just, you know, just there chilling, you know, mind her business and having good vibes. What I love the most is when people on, like, in shows like this, they let their stage do all the talking for them, and man, did she prove it so well. And again, No Company having the center position, that hush solidified it for her in the top 9 and gained a lot of fans and a lot of traction. Love to see it. And so expect many of those kind of big, awesome performances from Kaylu in the future. Those hit explosive moments. She's going to have more of those, and it's going to, we're going to love her more and more and more. And then also from the Mama performance, kind of going down the list, this is the pure epitome example of aesthetic bender. She was a pure vampire on stage in her dance moves in accordance to how she always is. You know, again, she didn't have kind of like big flashy moments. Shaking had a big flashy moment. Cinnamon Sue had the vocals. You know, Vicky Wei was the censor. You know, Arya Jin's Arya Jin. So, you know, Kaylu kind of had things working against her in terms of a voting format. But if you, again, look at the focus camera, everything on point. You can't really ask her to do the more better. And then to me, she had the coolest appearance next to a shaking on stage on that performance. So I think, you know, wherever you need her to be in the 9, dependent on the song and stage, she can fill it out very well, and she will not let you down. Whether that's a cool, clean vocal, nice, pleasing, smooth dance moves, making whatever look her own and being unique and, you know, amazing, whatever, you know, you need her to do, she'll do it for you. She is dependable, and that is not an understatement. And then going back to her dance a little bit in the Eve, man, I was just watching that focus camera, and it's like, I love the Eve so much, but when I think about it, I don't think that much about Kaylu. The first kind of thoughts I had about her when I was thinking about the Eve performance was a hair flip and her solo, but that's kind of it, you know. And then I kind of was doing research for this video, you know, trying to learn a little bit more about her. And man, if you guys have not checked out her focus camera for the Eve, please do that. It is a showcase of dance skills and dance moves. Check it out. I mean, and this, again, going back to the very, very little things, she does it so well. And I think, again, in the 9, they're going to do a lot better in kind of showcasing her talents and what she has to show and offer. But anyway, those are the kind of things about Kaylu. That's kind of like, you know, what I think is important in terms of like her singing and dancing and vocals and aesthetic and all these good things, a little bit about her history. But, you know, if you support the girl group, definitely, you know, show love to Kaylu. I know everybody has their biases. You know, mine is Kiki, to be honest. You know, I love Yuyeon and Lucian, but I love all the girls in there, all the girls. And Kaylu definitely found a place right here in my kokoro, right here in my heart. And as I was doing research and learning more about her, it kind of just solidified it for me. And it's like, yeah, definitely deserve to be in this spot that she's in, and she's going to kill it 110%, pure facts. But anyway, It's been your boy Dontavius. I'll be making more videos about the 9 tomorrow. Next, we have Snow Kong. So I'll make a video about Snow Kong, kind of her history and her background, kind of things that pop out to me, make her amazing, what kind of like showcases it. If you haven't already, join our Discord, have a good time over there. I'll put the link of it in the description. You'll see all the updates. So if you don't know, if you need a way to kind of keep up to date with the 9 and what things they do, feel free to check it out. Be good, be safe. See you guys soon. See you guys tomorrow. And every single day, we're making content and showing you guys what the vibes are. And I hope you guys have a good day or night, wherever you are. All right. See you later. Bye.